Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out something a little bit different. It's not a gun, it's not really gear. It is sort of like a safe. It's a way to store a firearm safely, have quick access to it, but unlike a safe, it doesn't store all firearms. It is made just for the AR-15, though it does fit a couple other rifles, and we'll check that in a minute. But it is a locking wall-mounted unit from a company called ARmA15. It uses 7-gauge steel on the bracket part, 2-gauge steel, which is about 1/4 inch thick for the part where the lock goes, and it allows you to securely store an AR in a closet, in a car, wherever you want to put this thing, and the rifle itself can fit. It's a lot less expensive than a safe at 130 bucks, and well, let's go in for a close look and see how it works. Most common application for this is probably going to be mounting it inside of a closet behind your clothes, and what you're going to do, of course, is use a stud finder to find a stud and then mount it to that with the included hardware. So before we get into how it works, let's go ahead and mount it up. The ARmA15 mount comes with a Torx bit and these two big old lag bolts. They are self-drilling, and although I am a pilot hole drilling kind of a guy, the material says, hey, these are self-drilling screws, so I'm actually going to try putting it into the stud without drilling a pilot hole, see if it splits it, see how it works. And because the bottom hole here is actually behind the magazine well block, you're going to put it in most of the way, put this thing on, and then slot it down onto it. The top one, you drill in afterwards. So go ahead and just put this bottom one in wherever. All right, got in there, didn't split the wood. And a hammer drill, not really necessary, but I don't know where my other drill is at the moment. Alright, that actually split it once I got it really tight. So, drill a pilot hole. And now, since I can't reach that bottom one with the drill, what I'm going to do is get a socket, put that bit on it, and reach in here and tighten it the rest of the way. Alright, once she's mounted on your wall or to something else, they even sell a roll bar mount for inside of your rig, or a mount to put it behind a seat in a pickup. You simply put your gun on that magazine well block. It's just like a magazine well block that you would use in a vise to do gunsmithing work. And there you go, it actually clicks in with the mag lock. There's no way to remove it now without pushing the magazine release. And as you can see, it's in here holding the bolt locked back. Next step is flipping up the front lock. And if you can see right in here, there's actually a pin that goes up and it goes through this hole. So we flip that up, push up on the bottom here, and that is when we can add our padlock. Now obviously it doesn't have to be a keyed padlock like this one, although it is pretty quick to release. As you can see, this pops down under spring power and your rifle is ready to go. There are other types of padlocks, of course. You could do one with a little combination, not like a locker one that you have to spin a bunch of times. That would take too long, but where's that hole? But a combination where you maybe flip 3 numbers or a push button one. But there you go. It apparently takes 3,500 pounds to rip this thing out of a stud. It's very strong, and your rifle is secure. You can't even remove the lower from it because it's on here. You can't access those screws on the back at all because it's all blocked by the rifle. And it's a lightweight, relatively inexpensive, easy to remove, quick access lock that'll keep your gun safe out of the wrong hands and allow you to get it out and into service pretty quickly. Now, as I mentioned earlier, unlike a safe where you can put any firearm inside of it, of course, this, because it's an AR-15 magazine block, only fits in firearms that use AR-15 magazines. It's not going to fit all of them. It will fit a lot of them. For instance, my Tavor. Goes right in, locks in as usual. This fits into the ejection port. Everything works as it should. And of course, you can unlock it. That pops down, and you can remove it with the magazine release here. Just lift right up. You're good to go. Another alternative, and I think actually the better one for putting it in your closet behind clothes, since you can take it straight out much more easily, fit it through a door much more easily, would be mounting the gun vertically. The only downside is that you're just going to get one of these lag bolts actually into a stud. The other one, you'll want to use some sort of an anchor in the wall, obviously. Other than anchoring it solidly though, there is no issue whatsoever with mounting this thing like this. I mean, heck, you could even do it upside down because it does lock the gun into the mount itself. It's not going to come out unless I push that mag release. There we go. Now take it out of your closet right through the clothes. You're in business. Alright, well that's going to wrap it for the ARmA15 wall mount, car mount, whatever mount to keep your rifle safe and secure at about 130 bucks while allowing you quick access. I gotta say, I dig it. Simple solutions, nothing wrong with that. Definitely a lot simpler, lighter, and less expensive than a safe. You just need to put a rifle in your closet for just in case, out in a house like a cabin that you're not at all the time, in your car, behind that rear seat in the pickup that flips, or on the roll cage so you can transport it back and forth securely, up in the trunk for that trunk gun that everybody has, of course, and all those good things. Glad I picked it up, that I've done this outside for demonstration purposes. I'm going to go mount it in its permanent home and put my rifle on it. As always, thanks for joining me. Check out the link in the video description below, not just to ARmA15.com where you can find these things, but to ttag.thetruthaboutguns.com where you can find the full written review. Might have some more information, it'll have photos and all that good stuff as usual. Please like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I'll see you guys out here next time.